What's going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Ryan Shipley and today is my 22nd birthday. And instead of partying, I'm gonna be trying to make as much money as humanly possible, just as a little, I guess, birthday gift to myself. So we're gonna go hard today, we're gonna crush it, and it's gonna be an awesome video. Stay tuned and let's see how much money we can make.
I'm young, black and rich. She tryna sell me lies, bitch. I ain't buying shit. If we ain't talking money, then I'ma plead the fifth. I put ice in my mouth. Yeah, I'm hydrated. I ain't even gon' get mad. I'm young, black and rich. She tryna sell me lies, bitch. I ain't buying shit.
Good morning, top of the morning to you. So today's not just any day, today is my birthday. And today I'm gonna be trying to make as much money as humanly possible because a lot of people spend a lot of money on their birthday. And so just to be different, just to be special, I'm gonna try to make a bunch of money on my birthday. So we'll see how much money I can make today. I'm just super tired. I just got up and it's actually kind of late because I was up late last night watching a movie. Not even gonna lie to you guys. I had started watching a movie like earlier in the day, and I'm not a huge movie guy per se, but the movie was so good I just like had to finish it. So yeah, now I'm just trying to wake up because I'm tired as heck. Oh, also, this is very important news, guys. New tattoo alert. I guess you could say this was kind of my birthday gift for this year. I don't know if you guys can even see it. Also, this is the new and the last Airbnb that I'm gonna be staying at before I get to my apartment. Honestly, I'm just tired of moving my stuff from like place to place to place. Like, I'm just excited to have everything in one spot and just like be living somewhere. Because I feel like kind of like a traveling nomad right now. But like, I have way more stuff than the typical traveling nomad. So like, it's been a process every time I move places, but we're almost there, guys. We are almost there. I think honestly, I should like start going to bed earlier because I don't know. I've just been like in a pattern of staying up late and waking up. Well, I mean, waking up at like 9 isn't late, really. It's kind of late. Yeah, it's kind of late. I should stop doing that. I'm gonna try to keep the workout pretty quick though, because if my goal, which it is to make as much money as I possibly can today, I've got to be able to like communicate with some clients, reach out to them, get some invoices filled. And some clients like that I have are on the East Coast, so they're already 3 hours ahead. And we already got a late start today. I'm actually kind of mad about that. It's 10:44 right now. So if I can be back by noon, then that means my clients on the East Coast are only going to be 3 p.m. So that still gives me probably like a 2-hour window to just get everything done with them and get as much money in as humanly possible. All right, so who am I joined here today with?
Yo, what's up? I'm Noah.
Noah.
What do you want me to say?
So Noah flew in from Colorado.
Yeah, just here to vibe, catch up with the boys.
Yeah, and this is my first time that I'm meeting him. I've heard a lot about him, but this is like the first time I'm meeting him in person. And what better way to meet someone for the first time than hit a workout with them?
Yeah, for sure.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my pants, putting suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion, overpowering over the competition. I'm towering, wrecking shop. When I drop these lyrics that'll make you call the cops. Don't you dare stare. You better move. Don't ever compare me to the rest that'll all get sliced and diced. Competition's paying the price. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out.
We got a brand new tin of Zins. Cheers. What do you think about that?
That's fire, bro. You got your...
You don't have to lie. We all know addiction's bad, but you know, if you're gonna be addicted, at least be
Are you
honest
actually
about
addicted?
it. To nicotine? Yeah, of course. I'm super addicted, but it's okay, you know? Everyone needs a little vice in their life, you know? It keeps life interesting, you know? Like, some people are addicted to nicotine, some people are addicted to, you know, it's fine. You know, you just, keep going to church, you know, keep praying, and life will get better, I promise.
Amen.
All right, so we're about to hit the grocery store right now.
There was this old man who was sitting next to me, and he had the entire armchair.
Uh-huh.
So I was shifted to the left. And so
In
my,
the airplane?
Yeah. So while I was reading on my phone, my shoulder was up the entire time.
Yeah.
He was there first, so I completely lost the dominance.
Oh, bro, you lost aura on that.
Yeah, I definitely lost.
I'm not Mexican, by the way. So I'm like half white, half Chinese, so I'm Asian. So effectively, he's just the more Asian version of me. But a lot of
that's
people
valid.
think I'm Mexican. That's valid.
Bro,
He
we
said
should
I
pop
look
this.
Mexican right now.
How are you with spicy food?
Oh, bro, I love spicy food.
Yeah, let's cop this. Dude, we should put this under Aiden's mouth or like nose if he's still sleeping, and just give him an absolute heart attack.
Oh, I'm
Dude,
actually
he died,
really
bro.
down. I'm really down for that. Fire.
Cops.
All right, guys, this is how you know that I'm Asian, because I know how to cook rice. Do you know how to cook rice?
No, bro. Maybe I'm the
You're,
Mexican.
yeah, you're the Mexican. You're not the true Asian, bro. That is a lot of protein. Special guest appearance on the birthday vlog. How are you feeling?
I'm cooked, dude. Let me see how I look. I probably look chopped. No, are my eyes red? I look high.
So Aiden effectively got the plague. We don't know quite what happened, but he's like mad sick. He's literally been sleeping all day. So yeah, the birthday vlog I know would have been more fire with Aiden in it, but he's out of commission for today. But I promise you guys, next vlog he'll be in.
Yeah. And my birthday present to Ryan is disease.
I'm gonna have to sanitize my whole camera now.
Yeah, low-key, I'm not gonna
Appreciate
touch this anymore. 2, 3, 4.
Nah, this is
6,
gay.
7, 8, 9. Boom.
You're dropping liquids into other men's mouths, dog.
Whoops.
All right, guys. Now it's come that time of the day where we're actually gonna lock in. Gonna make some calls and get some work done. Try to make that money. You know what I'm saying? I still haven't made any money, which is a massive issue. So we're gonna fix that right now.
Piece of me, piece of my, took some time. I'm just reaping what I saw for sure. Brand new world, that's just for
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get that written up formally, and I'll shoot that over to you.
It's like July 1st today, so you're thinking like we get this all hammered out, contract so to speak, for July 1st.
Yeah. I mean, that would make most sense. Just so then we can keep like the billing cycles on track.
We basically had an agreement then, so I think we have an agreement now. It's just formalizing it.
Sounds good. Well, I'll get all that stuff hammered out and get it formalized. Sweet. Sounds good. Yeah. You too. Have a safe drive. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, alright, bye.
Successful call number 1, that is plus $4,000. So we're getting there. My goal today is to try to make 10 to 15K. If I can make between 10 to 15, I'll be very happy.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? This is Ryan Shipley. How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good.
That's good.
I'm just like waiting for them to like go over it.
That works for me. You know, when you do hear back from them, just go ahead and let me know. No, I got you. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just want to touch base with you, but just shoot me a call or a text when you know from them, and then we'll go from there. I got you back. Let's call a client who I've had like in my pipeline, like on the edge of getting this guy to sign for like a minute. So I'm gonna shoot him a call, see what happens. This guy is like a super busy entrepreneur, so a lot of times he just doesn't pick up, but we're gonna go ahead and just double check, see if we can get him to pick up right now.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person
What's going on, my man? How you doing? Man, hey, I wanted to quickly just touch base with you on where we're at with content. I wanted to see if we're able to get the next shoot scheduled in. Yeah, so that'll be today if that works for you for the same one. You too, my man. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Plus $1,000. I'll take that. All right, next step.
Hello?
How you doing? It's Ryan Shipley.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good, man. Doing good. How's your day been? Did I catch you at a bad time?
No. Oh, okay, sorry, I was trying to connect to Don who this was. Name sounded familiar and I couldn't place it.
No, you're good. Well, we were looking to try to get it done sometime this month. Honestly, we just need a day, like even if that's on the weekend, you know, whatever works best for you. Major W's. That is going to be plus 3,900. Let's go. All right, next up, I've got to review some work that my team did, deliver some videos to a client, and then after that, just go ahead and invoice them and get that bill paid. So that's not gonna be a huge one. That one just seemed like a small $700, but you know, I'll take anything I can get. So far we're at $3,900 for one client, e-com client, $950 for a personal brand client, and another $3,900 for another e-com client. So let's see, what does that bring our total to right now? That brings our total right now to what we've brought in for the day to $8,750. So if I just keep going, I can probably get us above that 10 grand mark, which is super, super awesome. So let me go ahead and keep banging the phones and see how far I can get with that.
We ride Porsches in the rain. That lemon in my cup and I got ice up on my chain. They started skating on me since a young and got the fame. But I be stacking paper, I be staying in my lane.
We've made progress for the day, trying to make as much money as possible.
Oh,
on my birthday.
Fire.
Let's go.
How much? What was on the contract?
No, 12,950 so far for today. Yeah, 13. Let's go. So the question of the day is whether or not we would date a girl that is taller than us. Your answer is?
Bro, as of right now, I'm not gonna be dating anybody because my hair's so chopped.
Just do this. No, do this, bro. Like, cause I had mine long and then I just chopped it and I look way more handsome. Dude, my handsomeness, my aura just literally went straight up from that. Dude, you gotta do like the Burt's fade like I have. Like, it's like a mini mohawk, but not quite, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a professional mohawk. It's fire.
Yeah, that looks good.
So what's your answer on dating the girl who's taller? The people want to know. They have to know.
I don't care.
You don't care?
Noah is gonna be such cracked content for you. Do you realize how funny Noah is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was gonna be great content.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Oh, I can't touch you.
That's fine. I got you, bro. I got you. Oh, bro, you smacked my tattoo, bro. That hurts so bad. That's why I've been fist bumping you all day, bro. That's why I've been. Yeah, that's
Dude,
actually why I've been
so sorry,
fist bumping you
bro.
all day. Cause
I'm
yeah.
so sorry.
No, I'm not dapping you up, bro. No, no. I love how productive we're all being right now.
Hey, I'm sick.
Aiden's doom scrolling,
I'm not. I'm texting somebody.
texting your wife.
Yeah.
You showed me a good morning text from the supposed wife.
What?
It was like,
Hey, that was cool. That was private.
that was wild, bro. I was like, good morning, my future husband.
Whoa. Is there something we gotta know?
What? Where? What was the question? I was texting my wife.
I'm gonna teach you guys something about dating right now, okay? When you go like this, hey like this is assault. Hey like this is Riz, you know?
You're such a narcissist.
I'm really not a narcissist. No, bro, I look chopped all the time on camera. I intentionally put clips of me looking chopped in my YouTube because I don't want to look too perfect.
Just go through Ryan's thumbnails.
Go through my thumbnails?
Yeah, see how chopped it is. He's like, this is Ryan's thumbnail. He's like,
Wait, Aiden, so for the Bible study tomorrow, what if I pretend like I'm from China and I go like, hello, no English?
So let's see, how good did I do today? That's the major question at hand. So income number one was from an e-com client for a new contract we got put together. That is $3,900. So plus $3,900 right there. We had a contract renewal for another client, like a personal branding client. That was a bit of a smaller deal at $950. We had a second e-com contract come through. That is $3,900 right there. So second e-com, it's plus $3,900. We had just a $700 package that we completed for a client. So we got another $700 in, and then $3,500 for a political campaign contract, which is just an ongoing monthly. So we got that in as a monthly renewal. So the grand total for today is $12,950. And I think next year we're going to be in a pretty completely different position where I'll have more money than I know what to do with, and we'll definitely have a more goated birthday celebration. But yep, that's the update for today. Now we're just going to chill out, get some more work done, and probably have a little birthday dinner.
how does it feel to be 22?
It feels amazing being 22. You know, I've always dreamt about this moment my whole life. You know, it feels basically like being 21, but just maximum cooler, because I think 22 is the age where you gain the most aura, and I definitely feel the aura right now. So
Do you dance?
we out here. Do my dance?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so everything basically already winded down for the night. Had a really awesome, amazing birthday dinner, so shout out to Aiden's parents for that. But right now I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go for a little drive, just try to chill out a little bit, just take a moment, just think about life for a sec. I feel like so many of us are just so busy all the time, just being busy, that we don't take the time to think about just not being busy and think about kind of what the next steps for us are, you know. So there we go. Alright guys, so we made it here to the spot. It's pretty nice. You have a cool little view of the city in the back, I guess. Nothing too crazy. My hair is looking a little bit wild right now. But ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be successful, you know, and I didn't really understand what successful was or what that meant. And I think maybe still to this day I'm still thinking through and processing what success means personally to myself. But I know back when I was working fast food, I worked at Panda Express. I read this book by MJ DeMarco. It was called The Millionaire Fastlane. And after I read that book, I was like, you know what? I just want to be a millionaire. And I set a goal for myself. It was extremely arbitrary. I was 18, 19, had zero idea about anything in life. But I was like, you know what? By the time that I turn 25, I want to be a millionaire. But obviously I had no idea how that was going to happen. I didn't know anything about anything at that point. But it was kind of just an arbitrary goal. I was like, you know what? By 25, I want to be a millionaire. And I guess fast forward 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 4 years later, I mean, I'm not a millionaire yet. I don't consider myself rich, but what's really cool is I think I am well on the path to getting there. And I'll explain what I mean by that. So when I first started the business, I want to say 2.5 years ago, well, almost 3 years at this point. When I started the business, I can say approximately 3 years ago, I didn't really understand anything about anything. I really didn't, I didn't understand how to structure it properly, the kind of deals to do, what kind of clients I needed to be closing, literally none of that stuff. And so I literally just made every single mistake in the book. I'm not kidding, guys. I made every possible mistake that I could, I guess. And I've had to learn the hard way through every single mistake. And if I'd known what I know now, obviously I probably could have fast-tracked that process. But after making so many mistakes, learning those lessons, and growing and improving, I've finally reached the point now where I turned 22, and I feel like I have a very clear idea and a very clear step-by-step game plan that's necessary for me to get to that goal that I set for myself, when I was 18. And so if I was to break that goal down, right, if I was to divide the years of 18 to 25 and then say, okay, how much do I need to make every single year in order to be a millionaire by age 25? You could argue that, oh, he's not on track, I'm not getting there. But I think the things that I've learned, the trials and tribulations that I've overcome, and then where that's taken me has made it to where I'm gonna hit that goal. I seriously do not see myself not being a millionaire by the time I'm 25. That's 3 years from now, and with the knowledge that I have now, I think 3 years of continual scaling and just pushing, late nights, early mornings, grinding, being out here talking to the camera at 12:31 at night, it's all going to pay off. I honestly solidly believe that. But I still can't help feeling I'm behind a little bit. I'm behind in life. And it's a weird feeling, because I know just objectively, if I look at my life and I look at a normal 22-year-old's life, I'm light years ahead of most 22-year-olds. But still, it's if I look online and I see other people that are around my age that are just killing it, that are crushing it, right? That are younger than me, it's like, it's hard not to compare myself to them, you know, in the same way that, you know, if you're 22 and, you know, you're just working a dead-end 9 to 5 and you look at me and you're like, wow, this guy made $13,000 in one day. It's like, you know, you could, in that sense, you know, like, compare yourself to me, right? So, like, the comparison cycle is just continuous and it's endless. And then, you know, even if I got to the point that I really want to be at, which is where I'm making like 200, 300,000 a month, then I can compare myself to the person making $1 million a month. And then once I'm at $1 million a month, like, I can compare myself to the person making 10 million a month, right? So it's kind of a never-ending, like, vicious cycle. But, you know, I think the biggest thing is being able to balance being grateful and, like, being able to balance that with a healthy ambition and a healthy drive and a healthy desire to do more and be more and accomplish more, right? Because there's always another mountain to conquer. But yeah, you know, am I happy that I turned 22? Honestly, no. Like, I really, really wanted to make the, you know, I got my first Lamborghini at age 21 video. And now, you know, at the very least, it's going to be 22. But honestly, like, you can't shortcut the process of success. Like, you really can't. And God, like, has you and me exactly where he wants us in these moments. So all we can do is just make the most of what we got, keep trying, keep pushing, keep doing the absolute best we can, trying to learn, trying to grow and improve, and push and scale, and, you know, putting in maximum effort every single day. That's all we can really do, you know. And someone else's journey isn't necessarily your journey, someone else's journey isn't my journey, and my journey isn't your journey, right? But we're all on individual journeys, and I think our calling is just to make the most of what God's given us. I'll be entirely honest with you. Like, I think that is our calling, and as long as I feel like I'm making the most of what God's given me, I'm happy, you know. But yeah, I'm grateful, honestly, for another year of life. When I was on my way here, I passed by this cool little apartment complex, stopped off at a convenience store to get like an electrolyte drink, and like there were a bunch of police. Everything was like all taped off, and I went and asked them, like, yo, why is this taped off? And they're like, yo, someone like jumped from this apartment and like killed themselves. And, you know, you could hear probably, I'm assuming, like the girlfriend or the mom or the sister, some girl that was related to whoever did it, you know. And, you know, I just heard the cries and the screams and like the wailings, and it's kind of heavy stuff, to be honest. I didn't see the body. I think they had either covered the body or removed the body. But that to say, this was a really nice apartment complex, like very expensive apartments. So, you know, you see this happen. Money doesn't buy happiness. It really doesn't. So obviously without money, we can't provide for ourselves, we can't provide for our family, we can't take care of the people around us. So you can't ignore how important money is. But still, money isn't everything, you know. There's so much more to life than money, you know. Your relationship with God, your relationship with your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, if you're married, you know, your spouse, you know, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, like that's so much more important than money. That, you know, just experiencing that, being grateful for another year of life myself, you know, it just has given me a perspective on life in general, you know, and just to be grateful for what I have. So I think that's it. You know, I'm not going to keep rambling on and, you know, yapping. I still have a good amount of the cigar left, so I'll probably just put in some music and smoke the rest of it. These are some of my favorites. They're Romeo and Juliet cigars. Super, super fire. But yeah, it's been a good birthday. It's been a really, really good birthday. I think next year I'll probably do something crazy, probably party, probably go live it up a bit, but not this year. I'm so set on achieving my goals that there's really nothing else that I really want to do right now, you know, but just work and grind. But I appreciate you guys watching the video. I really do. And if you've watched all the videos that I've posted recently, I appreciate that too, because they're all pretty fire. I appreciate the support, and I'm excited to watch your journey and for you to watch my journey. We're all gonna make it together. Let's keep pushing, let's keep grinding, and I'll see you guys at the top.